Okay, it's still February 6, 2017, and I just had to have my daily rant, and so I think this is going to be it. I don't know if I'm going to put any more up today. It depends on what else happens, but I just have to bring this up. So, Trump actually enforces an order that Obama put out several years ago to ensure that we're not bringing in anybody from certain nations that have a problem with terrorism. Now, yes, I wonder why Saudi Arabia isn't on that list. I can understand some things going on here, but you know, there are a lot of problems with that. But the bottom line is, this is an order that Obama had done. We all know that now, I think. Well, it's obviously a Muslim jihad invasion. Okay, anybody, I put that video up today from that Muslim woman who converted to Christianity, who talks about the dangers of Islam. Go look at it if you haven't. And the fact of the matter is that even a moderate Muslim, if they don't do jihad, if they don't kill infidels, okay, if they don't circumcise women, cut their genitals off, etc., etc., all of those things, they're considered heretics. So, you know, is it possible to even become a moderate Muslim without totally rejecting the faith, which is, I'll tell it to you straight, is a political organization disguised as a religion, okay? It's kind of like a 5th century, 6th century Saul Alinsky tactic. And I told you before, what Muslims are about, what the Quran is about, is domination, infiltration, and elimination of everything else that doesn't agree with it. Okay? All right. Well, what I'm going to say here now is going to be just about Islam, but basically all of our immigration problems. You know, you don't... I dare you leftists, I dare you Democrats, etc., to allow unvetted homeless people into your homes merely because they're homeless. You do that and you deserve what you get. And you're doing the very same thing to this country. I understand that our debauched, deceiving, lying, conniving, murdering, etc., leaders, the CIA, the State Department, the deep state, all of that, started these wars over in the Middle East, and even some of the stuff they've done elsewhere in the world, South and Central America, etc., that have caused these people to be homeless. But you know, they're like the banks. Well, they are the banks. You know, they play both ends. They create the problem and then say they have to fix it like this. The Hegelian dialectic, and they play it, and they play it, and they play it. And what do? We keep falling right into the same damn trap every time. Sometimes I lose it when I get really angry, and I am today over this. So, the American people, the ignoramuses, and I'm calling them that, 50% of us apparently, don't even understand the concept of locking your door at night. Did I say that? To keep the criminals out. I'd edit that out, but maybe I'll leave it in. Anyway, so you can't reason and use logic in a situation with these leftists and these New World Order people and their Soros cronies and all of that, because they don't have any logic or reason. The only logic or reason that they have is destroy everything right now. And they think that by destroying it they can rebuild into something that they want, which is going to actually turn on them and kill them too. But you can't, they don't know history, they don't know anything. All right. What got me upset today? Now, this has been going on for a while, okay, but I just want to address it. State Department personnel in little secret tweets and messages, CIA people, other deep state people, politicians, mostly Democrats. Although McCain is in the same, you know, I just despise him. Somebody wrote in and said, well, McCain, on my Twitter account, McCain's a hero. Maybe something happened to him that made him this way when he was in captivity. No! Do you know his history? Do you know that on the USS Forrestal, before he got shot down over North Vietnam, he was an idiot. He turned his afterburners on the flight deck as a prank, and he ended up killing a bunch of people. No, this guy's a worm from the start. And I don't care if you are mentally deranged from something you went through. What the hell's he doing being a senator? How the hell did Obama get where he is? These are people that are placed there by the CIA and the deep state. They don't even vet them. Well, they do vet them because they're the raunchy rats that they want in there so they can control them. And I brought this up before. Look up what he did to his wife that was dying of cancer. I'm not even going to repeat it here. I've done it enough. Just look at what he did. Would you abandon somebody when they're on their deathbed? Don't tell me that McCain's a hero. He's a lying son of a bitch. And that's, well, I shouldn't insult his mother. Well, maybe that's called for too. Okay, I got off the track again. The point is all these people and all these different agencies and deep state and politicians and all that said, oh, you know, the ban is bad. It's going to make Americans less safe, playing on the little fear factor, right? But it's more than that. We don't want to upset the Muslims because they'll attack us if we upset them. You raging morons! Then why did you support Bush and Obama bombing innocent people in the first place? Why? You just twist everything for your own agenda. You just figure that everybody's as stupid as Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's actually smarter than most people. Maybe I should have said Elmer Fudd. Yeah, you get the point though, right? So they say and of course it's a politically correct spot to be in. Oh, we don't want to make anybody mad by not letting them in the country, even after we've done all these horrible things to them. And yes, they deserve to have a safe place, but you don't risk the people in your own country like you wouldn't in your own household. You fix something up somewhere else in the Middle East where they can live and be protected. But you want this entire thing with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and liberty and Christianity and decency to be dug down into a deep grave and covered up so that you can go out and do your nefarious evil. Where else am I going with this? I was dating a lady a few years ago. And, you know, I won't go into any details, okay? But she didn't like PDA. Now, you know, if you're sticking your tongue down somebody's throat or doing some obscene thing, okay, that's one thing. But holding hands, putting your arm around your girl's waist as you walk, a peck on the cheek, that's PDA. You know what her reasoning was? Oh, you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. Who doesn't have somebody? What? So we're going to cut out all affection everywhere because we might offend somebody that doesn't have any. Did you ever think that maybe by showing that affection, you might instill in somebody else to get rid of their stone cold heart? That they might want that too? Did you ever think of that side? Do you people, the PCs, the leftists, the anarchists, all of you, McCain, Lindsey Graham, Reed, all of you, did you ever think that maybe doing the right thing might influence and inspire someone to do the right thing? I hope. You know, we can't depend on Trump to do this on his own. I know he's extremely intelligent. He's got a lot going for him, but there are moles all... And Obama said he was going to place these people throughout the government. And they've been there anyway. He just put a few more in. The entire substrata of this nation and its deep state is rotten to the core. It is evil, not just wicked. So we the people are going to have to somehow really forcefully get behind Trump. If he ever calls for help, I can't imagine that. He's got some good people with him, you know, but like I say, he's got some ones like this, what's her name, Omarosa, you know, who is a Clinton aide and, you know, is going down to Haiti to celebrate the election of a stooge, probably put in by the Clintons. So we've got these moles in the Trump White House and the administration. We all know that. Point it out and get ready in case they ever call for help. We're there to do it. Okay? Prepare and get yourselves ready. This is not going to be fun, but it's going to be absolutely 100% necessary. And that's all I'm going to say on it. Out here.